the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, our own leader, as far as Cross River North is concerned. The comparer has done a very good job. Please, for want of time, let me stand on the list of the long protocol that is well established. Your Excellency, let me thank God Almighty for your gift to us, the people of the North, at this very particular point in time. Let me thank you for the wisdom behind this meeting. I have never driven in a long while. Even when I took my driver this morning, I wanted to be here live. I decided to drive myself. And I drove from Abuja straight because of this meeting, and I'll be going to Canada tomorrow morning. That is how important this meeting is. If there is anything that has happened in our party, when we came with a mantra of peace, of love, of unity, of growth of this party, I think today is when we are about to lay the foundation. This moment will remain in my memory and the memory of almost a whole lot of us by the time His Excellency will address us. I am only coming in as John the Baptist. He's the chief convener of this meeting. And for so many reasons he has for calling this meeting, I would not want to let the cat out of the bag. But what is at the substratum of this very important meeting is for brothers, is for sisters to come together as a people for the interest of Cross River North. Yesterday we had a governor. We had our son, Senator Professor Ben Ayale. He did what was wonderful. Against all odds, he stood his ground and said power must return to South. Cross River North is the golden chicken that laid the golden egg, whose parturition today has brought Senator Chris Bass here. We must celebrate ourselves. But we came out of that election somehow divided, somehow weakened. Even the last local government election that ought to have united us more, that unity is still lacking. But we are happy today that we have 5 brand new local government chairmen. There's a lady in, but when the majority is there, people forget women. But I want to single out the woman that is also part of the chairman. Whether you call her chairwoman, she's a chairman. Congratulations. So this meeting is not by accident. It is the hour you wake up from your sleep that is your morning. That is why a child will wake up around 5 o'clock in the evening and say good morning. That is the child's morning. I think this is our morning. It is time truly to forgive. It is time truly to think about the generation after us. It is time truly to rally support for the governor of Cross River State and the deputy that is our own leader. I must thank Conclave Fidelis. Sometime last year we all gathered under his able leadership to give a roadmap to the North, where in that meeting he officially announced, I said the deputy governor, by virtue of his position today, is our own leader, and we must do everything to support him. Majority of the persons sitting here today were part of that meeting. I think this is a step forward. Dear brothers and sisters, it is just an opening remarks to welcome you It is not to divulge further than that. But like I said, the person that carries this pregnancy will know what is going to be the parturition of this birth. And that person is the Deputy Governor of Cross River State. Permit me to stop at this point, but on a single charge, that whatever we had in mind before coming, if it is not for the betterment of Cross River North, please throw it out. Let brothers dwell in peace, in unity, in love, in oneness, and let us build proper solidarity for the Governor of Cross River State, His Excellency Senator President. Thank you very much.
Another round of applause for our distinguished chairman. Once again, please, distinguished leaders, check if your phones are still on. You can.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Let me abridge the program a little bit so that we will understand ourselves much more, because we will begin to ask people to make remarks when they have not defined why we were called. I don't know the kind of remark that they want to do. So permit me to abridge the protocol that has already been set. That says, I recognize the Deputy Speaker of the Assembly. I recognize all the colleagues that are here. And as you know, we have some of them that are attending our state team for the first time, because they join us from the other party that are not able to introduce them. We have Omar Sioman, member representing the Kwara. We have Dr. Martin Rachadu, member representing Yala.
Call it like a minute.
I recognize all your colleagues that are here, members of the Cross River State Executive Council that are here present, and also in the course of few months, we equally have brand new elected local government chairmen, and some of them attending the stakeholder meeting for the first time. The party chairman did not present them to stakeholders. He's telling me to present them to the stakeholders so that they get to know them. So from my right is my own chairman in the Konya local government area, Honorable Chris Adam. We have the chairman of the Family local government area here, Sonia. We are all happy to see you. We are very happy to see you. We have the chairman of the Kwara local government here. And the chairman of the Yala local government here. And the chairman
Obudu. APC.
So let me on behalf of Northern Central District congratulate you all. I think their vice chairman are here. Vice chairman for recognition.
APC.
Vice chairman for the Kwara here.
APC.
Vice chairman for Yala. See here? Yes, okay. Vice chairman for Yala. Vice chairman for Buja. Is here? Okay, not doing very well. And then vice chairman for Banlico. Okay, she's not around here. And I'd like to recognize very esteemed members that are here. First, my elder brother, natural leader, High Chief. There's no other doctors here. I think we'll find one with another doctor. Oh, you said you are pastor. So High Chief Higgins is here with us. And Chief Timothy, former commissioner that is here.
Landlord.
We have distinguished Senator Steve Minodi. Others were introduced by the state party chairman. And we also recognize you from the other end. A lot of you that are sitting down here. It will be difficult for me to call everybody. But we have our commissioners that are here. I think some of them should rise for recognition. You'll be surprised some people do not know because it's not meant. Commissioner Ipolatu Zupata is here.
APC.
Commissioner for Housing is here. Commissioner for Wealth Creation is here.
APC.
Commissioner for Science and Technology is here.
APC.
We have the Deputy Chief of Staff.
We don't remember your commissioner.
Commissioner for Sport, I didn't see you. Commissioner for Sport is here. I've already recognized the distinguished Stephen, who's our commissioner. Commissioner for Finance, you are hiding very well.
Last venture.
I think he's on leave that I have to stop here a little bit to appreciate His Excellency, the People's Governor of Cross River State, distinguished Senator Prince Kwasi too, for appointing and giving us very viable positions in government. We have Commissioner for Housing, Commissioner for Wealth Creation. I mean, what else do we need? So our appreciation goes to him. May I also recognize High Chief Tobidiande and sitting before me. Ada Bikora is also here, and all of you all recognize APC progress. The reason why we decided to call for this meeting is to first, I can see Barrister Joaban right. I didn't see you. Well done. Former Attorney General of yeah. Other special advisors that are here in various departments. We have DG, Water Board, Special Advisor, Power. I mean, we can go on and on. And all my former colleagues, how will I even go back to them? My former colleagues in the other, I said, we have Oloye. So that's what we call him, the Fata. Is here.
APC.
We have the former speaker of the Cross River State House Assembly.
APC.
And we have the one-time member of the Assembly, Ole, is here. We have the one-time deputy chairman of our party, Barrister Richard Obeke, equally here. We have the one-time chairman of our party, my own brother, John Ochala.
APC.
Former chairman, I recognize him now. I hope Bonnie. Okay, I did recognize Bonnie. Yeah. My story with Bonnie, I'll tell you guys on a different day. We used to break dance for people to pay us money, me and Bonnie. Forget this side you are seeing right now. It was a very good break dancer back in the days. So I'll tell that story on a different day. But the reason why I believe we should meet as not that since after the election, we have not met. Is that moving forward, we have to genuinely have reason. Like in this Christmas, I said to some of my friends, we should not be exchanging hampers. We should be exchanging apologies and forgiveness in any way that we have hurt anyone. As our brother and our sister from London Secretariat District, it's time to come together, hold our hands together, and try to see how we can move what is possible forward. Whether we like it or not, our brothers in the South and in the Central still believe that the stronghold of PDP in this state is the London Secretariat. We have to change that. And I believe that we only know we can change that narrative when we begin to meet like this, speak with ourselves, find out what our issues are, and then try to address them. If we do not do that, we don't know if I'll say we are together, we'll just be believing that we are together, meanwhile we are disintegrating and unity to forge ahead in one thing. I also know that in the course of the last 18 months, there are forms of which we have thought appointments that are here by now, so that everybody will at least be carried along in one way or the other. But I'm here to reassure you that for the fact that those appointments have not yet come, it does mean that administration, senator, president, do not have the gap. And he has personally made me, your own son and brother, the chairman, to regularize all the appointments going forward. And our own party chairman is a member of that committee, with Emmanuel Ayoba as the secretary of that committee, for us to see how we can address them going forward. And I also thought we should come back with our scorecard as to what we have done so far, and to also let you know what we plan to do going forward. If you are driving into Social Local Government, you don't need anybody to tell you that government is intervening in our roads. That is the if you go towards EHF, you don't need anyone to tell you that the actual bridge is being done and the road towards that area is also being done. If you go towards Bukele, you will not do part of Bukele. The contract for that road has also been done. But here is the good news that I think to you this evening. There's one of our brothers who was supposed to be here for Chief Anyway, but couldn't make it here, and that is because we went to Abuja to sign the last part of the agreement so that intervention will be done to at least 20 different roads in Northern Conclave. As I speak to you as your son and deputy governor, I'm from Gumi. The road there is terrible. But if you are from Gumi, I am here to assure you that that part of the road will start in this January and we are getting it. We have to do a situation in most parts of the road across Northern Conclave. Also, the issue of power is being addressed. If you check, if you drive, like yesterday, I went to visit my elder brother in Okoma. I drive all the way from Okoma to Gaga, to all the way to Ankara, and all the way to Buja. At some point, you think you're driving in London because all the solar lights in that area are properly done, and they are working. It's not something that you say that they are not. Yes, the challenges are there, but something is going on. Another area of which the risk and intervention that is coming up very shortly through counterpart is the area of health. At least from the north here, 30 health centers has already been demanded for total overhaul here in Northern Conclave. So it's part of this thing that I believe that we should come and let you know what we have been doing so far. Yes, we would have thought it would have been faster than what it is right now. But no, government doesn't want to take away. We came in, and like I said in a different event, the governor and myself are perhaps the only governor in Nigeria after taking over 18 months now. We are still operating from our personal property. We've not even access to the governor's office because if you go to Calabar, you know very clearly that the governor is having the belt. I don't want to use the word innovation, but I've been the belt from foundation to the very last part of it, and that is why I'm taking this now. So it's been slow, but it has been a steady progress of which is excellence and the president. I don't also need to remind you that we have procured 4 additional aircraft to add to the one. We do have our people that traveling in and out of course about it. It's just what is left now is to get a certification so that we can move ahead and start flying our own aircraft. And the arrangement is like 2 2 aircraft is going to be sleeping in Calabar every day. One will be leaving towards Abuja, and the next one will be towards. And we hope that by next year, in March or April, by the grace of God, are going to intervene very seriously in the airport here in so that it will become very easier for us to call them at any time. That is part of the thing that we are doing. And I believe that as northern stakeholders, we should also pay the governor a visit and let him know that we from the northern side are in solidarity with you. So I didn't want to fix that meeting without meeting with you first, talking to you. And we agree on a possible time which we will meet with the government. And we thank him for what he has done so far. We thank him for the appointment that he has given. We thank him for the intervention in our road to the hospital. We thank him even with the solar lights and the water that is doing. And then also let him know the areas that we may need in our various local governments. I may not know what you need in your local government if we don't talk to ourselves like that. This is what I need in Yala, or this is what I need in Bukwara, this is what I need in this part of Organico, or places like this, so that we can put together and present it to His Excellency the Governor of Portugal. And the boss that I've been working with for the past 15 years, I will tell you that he's a good man. Yes. He has been a father, a mentor, and he has been a friend. He has not just treated me as somebody attached to him. He has treated your son with utmost respect, dignity, love. And the way he has treated me has really become an enemy to other deputy governors across Nigeria. I made bold to say that I am perhaps the favored deputy governor in the entire level of understanding and cooperation that welcome. That's the kind of relationship and understanding that we've had with Timothy. He has not just been the boss, he has been the father, the brother, and he is the mentor. I also want to touch on the last local government election. It may not have gone the way most of us wanted it to, but like we know, it's only one person that can be chairman at the time. You know, and by the grace of God, the chairman that God wanted to remain as chairman are today chairman in their various local government areas. And they started very well, and they are doing well. Even this morning, one of the chairmen brought a very fat cow to me. Please, I use that as a point of contact to the other colleagues. I've been doing really well, and I know that by next month, when they will have more allocation, I believe that they will do more. I also want to use this opportunity to appeal to our local government chairman to carry stakeholders along in your activities that are doing in your various local government. Allow stakeholders to make input in your various local government, be it in terms of government, be it in terms of committees, be it in terms of meeting and engagement. Because I believe that if you have your stakeholders backing you at all times, you are going to do better in the various roles that you have been assigned to do. And I know that some of them are doing, some of them may not have consulted too much. But this will also give us an opportunity to remind them that my stakeholders in every local government area who they will once in a while need to reach out. Because I know, and by God's special grace, and most of you know, you have some here who are still local government areas. And I know that very soon there is going to be so much of job that's going to be coming from those government areas around the country. May I also use this opportunity to thank His Excellency, because one of us here, our own brother, my own brother from the north, recently have been appointed as the chairman of the Basin Authority. By the way, he sent his excuse. He was supposed to be here, so he couldn't make it. There are other people who send their excuse to be here. His Excellency, Raj Olawode, sent his excuse as well. Stella Odi, he sent his excuse. Senator Musa Bide called me as well. He also sent his excuse.
Yes.
The list that I got from Bali, his name was actually number 1. So that was the name that was sent to me. And
He's already spiritually.
the list I got from Bali, we didn't generate the list. The list came from me. So we send text message to them. And then, let me also use this opportunity to apologize to some stakeholders who were not captured in that list that came from the various local government. I know it is difficult to choose 15 men from local government areas to come for a stakeholder meeting like this. I take my word like an example. You want to pick one name from my word to come for a stakeholder meeting. You will struggle to pick who is that one stakeholder from that group. It's very, very, and I know other local government, there are people who their name will not be the list, and they reach out to me and they complain, bitterly as to why their name is not there. I apologize, and to ensure that next time I'm going to increase the numbers to maybe 30 or like that. No, I didn't want it to be a random meeting. I want it to be a meeting where we will sit down, openly talk to ourselves. Maybe at some point we even ask the cameras to leave so that we can talk to ourselves really the way we want to respect ourselves and all of that. So we will know where exactly this and that and all of that. But let it be known that if the text message comes to you, it wasn't out of any form of disrespect, by me or by anybody. It's just because it was chopped at the time. I know that like some local government, when I saw the list, there were some that their names were not there. I asked that the message be sent to them to ensure that they are checked, because I know them, some I missed. Like by Sarita, I missed it. I missed it. But other people who I remember their names were not included. I asked that text messages forwarded to them. So please, it is not out of disrespect for anybody. It's not holding against anybody. Like the chapter chairman, it was when we were at the carnival that someone mentioned to me that chapter chairman were not invited. I mean, that is not possible. We cannot be having stakeholders meeting and chapter chairman will not be invited. But I believe that there was automatic. I don't know where the oversight came from. So to the chapter chairman, we love you, we respect you, so please do not feel bad about it. Nobody intends to disrespect anybody. Now for the Christmas, His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State, has given 1,200 bags of rice to all the local government areas. The one for Goja is right here in my house. So we will come up with a sharing formula as how we're going to distribute it to all the ones. I think I saw on Facebook that Obudu has already distributed this money. So for other people, yes, like ongoing. So please let us try and ensure that this gets down to various ones. And when you will do this kind of thing, let us not do it in hiding or in secret, so that people will get to know what His Excellency has done for all of us for this Christmas. For the other part of it, I think I'm going to discuss it towards the end of the meeting. So basically, this is why I have said we should meet. But I will not sit down without saying that for this meeting, to go on. House of Assembly members did contributed, within them, all of them come together. They did contributed some form of support for the stakeholders that were here. The commissioners also did same. Our party chairman, our local government chairman, they also did great, all of them put together, please. Then also gave me something to pass to all the stakeholders. I also, added to what they did to ensure that our stakeholders. Okay, our party chairman said something to this. So we will make that announcement at the close of the meeting. Brother, Mike, the senior, the dog I got married, so we were there earlier on, so congratulations.
Thank you for that.
Brother, please see that. So, it is on this premise that I say we should meet Rockman as stakeholders, see how we can chart the way in 2025 and what we can do to attract good things for our people in double sector and as well as fought a closer and a better relationship with the Excellency, the Governor of Crossing. At this point, I also want to thank Chief Higgins because whenever he's with the Governor, I know the passion which he discuss issues to do with non-sectorality. And he has also made effort to ensure that the Governor meet the stakeholders from the non-sectorality. So I want to thank you for using your very good relationship with the Governor to ensure that you've been able to influence one or two things for our people from non-sectorality. Please, in 2025, you will do more. In Jesus' name. I also know that sitting in this hall alone, I can see some faces that have benefited from the superb job that is ongoing. I will not want to mention the name, but sitting here alone, I can confidently nod my head that I can see at least 10 people sitting down here that have benefited from it. And it has not gone around to everybody, we know. We are going to do more to ensure that we are all carried along. So an appointment and a national, we have been unlucky. Let me use that word. Not because we have not submitted them to us. Serious stakeholders from the north for appointment to be given to them. Just when the list is about to leave, to be announced, strange names will be announced. In 2 occasions, I've had to really rush to Abuja to go and ensure that we fight. To really return, some of our people to go and prevent. The president has assured us that is not going to happen again, and I think we can see that happening from one of the Guadeloupe and more that will be announced very soon. And one of us here, I will not mention it. I know it's going to be an ambassador. I'm talking from the inside. A lot has been going on, a lot has been happening, and I believe that most of it is coming to the. So I will stop for here now, because I believe I have set the tone for the meeting to now proceed, so that when we're making our contribution, we will be guided in that side. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, my younger brother, Alphonsus Odeba, the party chairman, I acknowledge you. I must not forget also to acknowledge 3 of my very close friends here. Dr. Bikoji, I greet you. Chief Tony Odiande, I greet you also. Ada Pekwara II, I greet you. Chief Dr. Jimmy Tom, and not forgetting the deputy Speaker of the Cross River State House of Assembly, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the Deputy Governor had been nudging me that I have to speak, I had told him I was going to speak, but he insisted. It's not in want of what to say, but that everybody has said the best thing that was supposed to be said. And as we are gathered here today, I think that has been truly the intention I have always had, the unity and togetherness of the Northern Senatorial District. If you go through the complex of opinions and suggestions people have made here today, it gladdens my heart. When Timmy Tom was speaking, and Dr. Peter just spoke, I was threatened, to speak after them. But I take consolation in the fact that I have my younger brother Kadiboye beside me. Yes. So you rescue me the same. But Your Excellency, I will please beg that, like Dr. Pito just said, we should please use this as a platform and constitute a committee. It wouldn't be probably very proper to go to the governor, and be calling people from each local government to speak about the problems in their local government. Let us use this platform, form a committee, aggregate the points that people have made here today, make it a technical or a communique that will be read on our visit to the governor. And after that, if we are to meet again, meeting with the governor is not just once. I think the governor wanted to build this governor's lodge because he wanted the government closer to the people. Like he has said, and I'm confident of it, that in every year he will be spending 2 weeks in each of the senatorial districts, raising why this this governor's lodge is being rebuilt, and equal a lot of income. So, the governor will not be far from us. And meeting the governor is not a problem. It's meeting the governor on the strength of the Northern Senatorial District, who must develop the character to agitate, to put our points through. The governor could have personal relations with every one of us here differently, but we are not the knot. We are collectively the knot, not individually as a knot. Let us not go to the governor as Higgins or the party chairman. Or, let us go to the governor, putting our point very strongly as a people of the knot. Every one of us has different access to the governor. It does not matter for anything, except we are united. And I will tell you, probably, it is because of this unity of purpose by gathering that probably we lost our elections in the senatorial district. If we had had this meeting continuously, or even probably a few times before then, we would have known our strategies. But, now let us not cry over people. I think, Your Excellency, you are on the right course, bringing us together today. This inaugural meeting. And thank you very much.
And a lot has already been said. Mine is to appreciate our leader and appreciate all of us who are here gathered this evening for 2 reasons. First, I want to appreciate His Excellency, the Deputy Governor and our leader, for creating this platform for us to ventilate whatever issues that bother us as people from the north. I want to thank him again on the same vein for creating this opportunity for a reconciliation between our 2 brothers. To me, that is the greatest achievement we have made as we enter into the High Chief Higgins, I want to commend you with all my heart. I am happy today beyond measure. And Chairman Alfonso Seba, I thank you also. This has been made possible by the ability of our Deputy Governor to bring us together. He has promised that this meeting is going to be regular. I want to appeal to all of us. We must rally around him and build a force behind him. He can only speak strong when we are strong behind him. We must do that. The second appreciation I want to appreciate our leader is his ability to remove shame from the people of Northern Senatorial District and the people of Obaniko. He was the chairman of the Central Planning Committee for the burial of the Right Honorable Dr. Joseph Wires. We know how difficult it became to bring the corpse even back from London. The ingenuity and everything to bring the corpse was by our leader. He hesitated. And I want to also use the opportunity to thank our former governor and our brother, His Excellency Professor Ben Ayade, through him, and the sitting governor, Prince Basi Ededo too, for the various roles they played to ensure that other people from Cross River State do not laugh at those of us from the north that we are not able to bury our own prominent son. I think what he has done has removed shame from all of us. It has removed shame from crossing areas. It has removed shame from the people of Obaniko. And I want to say on behalf of the people of Obaniko, thank you so very much. Extend our thanks to Professor Ayade and Sosho too. And to all of us, most of you played various roles to ensure that all this happened so that we can all say we have at least been able to address a knotty issue. I want to, on behalf of the people of Obaniko, thank all of you. Let us continue in this spirit. If we do that, there is nothing impossible that we will find if we want to do anything in the north. We should continue in this spirit. I thank you so very much, and I thank you, Your Excellency.
My name is Dr. Patrick Ali Eneji. I lack words, but let me say that before now, Cross River North lacked true leadership. But today, we've seen a true leader who is out to unite the North and take us to greater height.
So what will be your recommendation going forward?
Just like he said, we should be meeting regularly to harmonize our position and project the interests of the North to the entire state. Setting up a committee to bring out a template on the way forward is the right step in the right direction. My take-home point is that we have achieved greatly at this meeting. One, our brothers who had differences have been reconciled by the convener of this meeting. Because if this meeting were not convened, we wouldn't have achieved that. And we've been able to identify all the challenges confronting Northern Cross River, and they have all been addressed. So my take-home is that we are happy that we have been able to harmonize our position and have come up with a position that will project the North and take the North to the level that we desire.
Yeah, Honorable Signor Omang Ejege. God created his destinies. The deputy governorship was not just by accident. God made it possible for him. And naturally, he's the leader of the North. And that is why I've been yearning to officially receive him. And tactically, as intelligent as he is, he said no, he was wanting to be put in place before a formal reception by his people of the North. And by God's will, any moment that will come to pass. Wonderful. This meeting has been so it's worthy of a commendation. You heard my speech here, that I thank God for using him to make it possible for the North to meet, and that it should be regular. You know, I've proposed that, and I'm happy he has adopted that at least quarterly or thereabout. And periodically too, we have to be meeting with His Excellency, the Governor of the state, who has been doing wonderfully well. We made several statements here, which I personally commended him. You are aware of that earlier, about what he is doing, and particularly my Bekwara LGA, where he promised during the campaign that he will give priority to our light issue, and by God's grace he has commenced that. Some few wards now have gotten light. And within a short period, as the DGC met with Bekwara stakeholders yesterday, he said on or before, maybe too long in short, the entire Bekwara will have electricity, which is what we've been yearning for. And that after that, other areas to be attended to are equally there. But under the leadership of the North, the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, by God's grace, all will be well. The issue of roads, as we discussed here, the issue of water, as we lack water in this our area, you know we're into dry season, all those things will be addressed. We don't doubt his leadership. That is why we've been yearning, we've been calling on our people to rally around him with his strong base, with his support, with his commitment that we've seen so far. The support of His Excellency, the Governor of Cross River State, has no limit at all. It has no problem. By God's grace, 2027, whether it's overstatement for me to say, it will be a walkover. But if it will not be overstatement, then let me assure you that the caliber of persons that he has been able to put up to today for this meeting of stakeholders, I think the entire North, who is not here in this meeting here, who is not here, all that matters in all the 54 wards of the 5 LGAs of the North are here to interface, to synergize, and commending the governor. He has been able to touch one ward or the other in these 5 LGAs of the North here. We are feeling his impact, and it's only a year, about a year and 8 months for now. So it shows that on or before the end of 2025, all that he promised by God's grace will be attended to. We are by him, and we thank God the support of our people, not only us here, because what our people say is what we say here. So he's doing very well. The Deputy Governor is equally doing very well. We are very happy with them, and we'll continue to be by them. By God's grace, we will not fail them.
My name is James Alicha Okpamo. Actually, what has happened here today is an example of a leader with a mission and with a vision and a mission. Without a clear vision of where you want to take your people to, you will not be able to engage in this manner. And the selection, the caliber of people selected here are quite cerebral, quite distinguished, people with knowledge, people with industry and in enterprise. So it's evidence that the Deputy Governor has a capacity to lead the people, has a capacity to direct the affairs of the state, has a capacity to provide leadership and provide a direction for his people. The take-home point from this engagement today is likened to what I saw in China. In China, there was a period that China had what they call a closed-door policy. The closed-door policy, existed in China for several years, and it was not taking them to anywhere, like the situation of the Northern Senatorial District. We are being compared to Calabar and Port Harcourt or Rivers. Today, we cannot do that comparison any longer. This is an open door policy that the Deputy Governor has gathered us here to come and discuss. We are now discussing the open door policy. That is a new way for the Northern Senatorial District to advance economically, culturally, and spiritually. My message to other Northern Senatorial District leaders and people is to key into this new initiative, into this drive, so that we can take the Northern Senatorial District to another level.
Yeah, Margaret Mombello Pia. That is a very young man, intelligent, cerebral, has a quality of leadership, that's leadership skill that is so unique about him. is just a man to reckon with. And the most important aspect of him that I love most is his humility. And most especially is a very humble person. And he's able to harness everybody in the Cross River State North into one umbrella. And in fact, today actually has confirmed what a great man and a unifier that he is by bringing us together, all stakeholders, to talk as one, to reconcile with one another, and to find a way forward on how to make ourselves better and more unified than ever. To him, I think he's a great person, a great personality that he has and has. Well, my take-home point is that we are more united today as Northern Senatorial District stakeholders. And from now henceforth, we'll be talking with one voice and we'll be together always.
My name is Professor John Shia, Senior Special Advisor to the Governor on Agriculture. I'm from Obanliku local government area. I think today is a historic day in the North in recent time. Historic in the sense that today the North has come together as a family. All through the local governments in the North, we are one. And for some time now, we have not had the opportunity to meet like this, but today here, through the able leadership of His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, he has brought us together, the leadership from the various local government area, and we are now speaking with one voice, and we are forging ahead to make sure that the interests of the North and the people of the North is adequately captured. The high point of this interaction, to me, when leaders notch grudges against themselves, you will see that there will be a problem in that. The house is divided. But our two brothers, the state chairman of the party, Alphonsus Eba, and our brother, High Chief Peter Higgins, reconciled together openly and unconditionally. So today is a plus for us because now we are sure that the engine room is working. And when you know, like a vehicle, if the engine is faulty, every other thing is faulty. The leadership today is united seamlessly. It's a high point of today's occasion. Today, a message has been sent out. Anywhere you find yourself, let the interest of Cross River North be paramount, be on your front burner. You may not all function at the different levels, but any level you find yourself, either in your local government or in your ward or in your community or in your village, let the interest, let there be unity. And when there's unity, and let the interest, community interest in quotes, be paramount. It is only then that we'll witness true growth, sustainable growth in the Cross River North.
Cross River State has one of the very best deputy governors, a young, dynamic, vibrant man with leadership qualities. He has done tremendously well. We are gathered here this evening after the carnivals today because we have a man who feels that in this Yuletide season, we should come together as a people of the North. He's been uniting us. He's giving us a platform for reconciliations, a platform to talk to ourselves, proper solutions to the challenges we have as a people. Some people wouldn't have this kind of ideas, but we have a deputy governor that so loves his people and is doing everything to bring down the people first mantra of this administration, bring down the season of sweetness to Cross River State North. That is why we are all gathered here. You can see everywhere, every Northern Cross River stakeholder is here at the instance of His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Cross River State, Right Honorable Peter O.J. We want to thank him for giving us this platform because he's taking after the full footsteps of his principal, the governor of Cross River State, Senator Prince Bassey Ededotu. We thank him for bringing the people first mantra down here and the season of sweetness, bringing it down to us here. Like I have said, he is setting a platform for unity, for togetherness. I call on every Cross Riverian, in fact, particularly the people of the North. We can only win when we are united. I call on everybody, whether you are here or not, make yourself available to this stakeholders forum that has been created by His Excellency the Deputy Governor, so that together we can move this Northern Cross River State forward. Thank you very much.
Oh, so far so good. The young man is not doing bad at all. So far so good, very humble, articulated, and with a very good spirit of leadership. Yes, the reconciliation spirit here, you understand? And for the first time, we are meeting as a North under his leadership. So it's a very good way forward. With what has happened, transpired here today under his leadership, I think peace will be restored back to APC fully in the North. And we can assure you that any opponent will crush them. The mistake of the past has been cancelled. And I can assure you that we'll give him our support fully. We'll go back home. We'll go back home and tell them what transpired here today. And in the spirit of unitide and everything, we all reconcile and be solidly and fully behind our party. Yes. Oh, God bless you.